Hello, this is Mr. Shablagoo doing Game 5 for this season. We have had some ups and downs with this, so definitely a mixed bag. So far, I haven't gotten an answer from Dijkstra. As of right now, we don't really have anybody. So, yeah, we don't really have anybody to try to put in an offer for. That looks, that would have pretty decent potential. Although, nah, not really with Montero. Alright, so we're going against Colt City. I think this is a home game. Or no, away game. Yeah, this is a away game. So, as of right now, they have not had a good winning streak either. So we're going to kind of capitalize on that just a hair bit. We're going to go on the offensive play. Before we do players to watch out for, I'm going to have Sauer start out this one. And then I'm going to have Grant instead of Arujo there, just to see how he does, since his potential is getting pretty low. And then I'm gonna give Roth the benefit of the doubt and have him there. Actually, I'll have Roth there. Just that way Hoffer can at least provide some toughness as well. So yeah. And then players to watch out for. So they got a 4-4-2 formation, so it's going to be Karen, Velasco, and Pastor. So we're going to go into kickoff. See how we do. Alright, 29% chance for Colt City to win, 34% chance for a draw, and 37% chance for us to win. Alright, so we got we won the coin toss. Alright, Gotti. Passing it over to Ziegler. Getting tackled by Nestorov. Tries to go for a dribble. Taylor cuts it out. Passes it to Gotti. Goes for a pass to Ziegler. Going for a shot. Hits the keeper. Gotti going for a shot. Ziegler with rebound. And it is just wide for that slide-in kick. Munoz. Bossard. Passing it over to the wing. But Roth is clearing it. DeVille. Hoffer. Nicholas. To Gotti, great through pass over to Sauer. Passes it over to Ziegler, but gets nudged out of the way, so it's out for our throw-in. I don't know why he thought it was a good idea. He had plenty of clearance. Alright, Pastor. Velasco. Back with Pastor, but Grant tries to steal it, but Pastor steals it right back. Munoz tries to cross it over to the middle. Taylor to Grant, over to Ziegler. Back to Grant. Going for a shot, hits one of their players, Nicholas with a shot. Rebound, and it's already 1-0. Doing right in front of their crowd. They're not too psyched on that. So far we have had rapid shots as of right now. Just because of the last two games, I don't want us to be hitting the gas pedal in regards to our just making sure that we prevail when it comes to getting goals. All right, they went for a shot, but it was wide. Gotti passing it over to Taylor. Crosses it over to the middle. Sauer with a header, and it's already 2-0. Great cross. That's awesome. don't know what their keeper was doing. I guess he was just not marking the right person or something. I don't know. Karen with a shot, but it just goes right into Burrito's hands. Gotchi over to Sawyer. Crosses it over to Ziegler. Crosses it to Taylor or Ross, but Bassard is there to cut it out. Pasteur gets stolen by Grant. Sawyer going for a shot, and it's right over the goalkeeper, so we are already 3-0. That's nuts. Was it a first touch shot? I think it was. Oh, he had a minute. Huh. Alright, they already have a forward switched out on a defender role. Alright, Frolov to Grant to Sawyer, going for another shot. Keeper bounces it off. Deville, Gatti, tries to go for a shot, but it just goes over. Sawyer with already 2 shots in. Velasco dribbles Munoz, passing it over the middle. Grant cuts it away. Ross passing it over to Ziegler. Through pass to Sawyer, going for a shot. Hits the keeper, bounces off of him, so now it's out for a corner kick. Crosses over to Frolov, going for a shot right to the goalkeeper's hands. Grant heading it to Nicholas. Over to Gatti. Passes it back to Frolov. Passes it over to Taylor. Pass to Nicholas. Crossing it over to Ziegler. Marchell is there to cut it. Pastor. Karen. Offers there to make sure their offense doesn't get it. Tries to cross it over to Gatti, but Nesterov's there to cut it away. Verstig. Tries to go for a pass, but it's blocked. Out for their throw-in. Marchell, pass is blocked. Out for another throw-in. Alright, that is the first half. We are doing awesome. As of right now, I don't want us to stray away from where we need to keep going from this 4th place drop. So, that being said, I am going to have S.5 there where Gatti is, just because Gatti's not doing too great. As of right now, we're going to keep on that offensive. Karen going for a shot. Burrito is able to grab it. Deville. Nicholas going for a shot, but it's just wide. Karen passing it back to Nestorov. Crosses it over to the right. Ziegler clearing it away. Nestorov again. Dribble 2 in a row. Come on, steal it. 3 in a row. 4 in a row. Pass blocked. Grant over to Nicholas. Great through pass over to Roth. Can he cross it? Tries to go for it. Tries to go for a volley kick. Marchell. Nestorov is able to clear it. Pasteur. Passing it over to Verdurito. Over to the wing. Taylor heads it away. S.5 getting tackled from behind, so he gets a free kick. Is now in the 59 mark. So here in probably the 65 mark, I will start switching out players. Grant crossing it over to Nicholas. Bad touch. Goes for a cross. Marchell heads it away. Verstig is able to grab it. And I guess Nicholas got his first hat trick. Right, I'm gonna leave them there. there, or Galliard there instead of Grant. Estevez going for a shot. Shot's blocked. Is he able to grab it? Getting tackled. Munoz to Pastor, going for a shot. Froloff tries to clear it. Taylor with the assistance to Hoffer. Over to Doyle, to Sauer, to Estevez, back to Sauer, back to Doyle, going for a shot, but the momentum is way off for not even a decent shot attempt. Sauer going for a shot, bounces off the keeper. Nicholas going for a shot, and keeper's not able to save it, so it's out for a corner kick. All right, we're going to keep on. Nicholas crossing it over to the middle. Galliard tries to head it, but first Lewis is able to see right through our attempt. And Galliard over to Sauer. Back to Galliard, going for a shot. On a very convincing attempt. Marchal over to the wing of Vergerito. So Doyle, great through pass. Estevez is not able to grab it, so claims it after that kickoff, crosses it over to Sauer or Estevez, but gets headed out or bounced out of the way. The keeper is able to grab it. Escuero to Nicholas, trying to cross it over to Estevez, but Sazonov clears it. Verstig to Velasco. Galliard kicks it away. Marchal heads it away, and it's out for our throw-in currently. Doyle goes for the attempt. Cross it to Estevez. Estevez to Sauer. Jacobs clears it. Nicholas on the move. Crosses over to the middle, but their defense is in the way. Doesn't matter. We won 4-0. I would say that was a quick game when it came to goals. That one. Great cross, great header goal. Oh, come on. Oh, my word. Fat fingers. There you go. Turn it down a little bit. Yeah, that's first touch shot. Ah, but that one's way better. No, I'm gonna keep. No. Maybe fine. I think this one was a rebound, if I'm not mistaken. That might be. Nope. Goes for a pretty great shot. Alright, so we won 4-0 against Colt City, which they're in 5th place and have not had a great start. I think they lost against AFC Good Omens in their first game, 5-0. AFC Good Omens won against Arctic Storm 2-0. Flyboys won against Manic Albion 2-0. So we are in 2nd place as of right now. We are slowly getting up there. Looks like Manic and Arctic Storm are down, with Manic Albion being in 3rd, Arctic Storm being in 4th. Flyboys are still in 5th place, and Colt City is in relegation spot. All right. Nice. So we do have Dijkstra. Let's see what his potential is at. Dang, Froloff and Nicholas are already getting tired. Alright, so I'm probably going to have them play this game with Flyboys since they are pretty rough. Dijkstra's pretty good. I'm actually going to have him with... Since Escuerdo's getting tired, I am going to have him with jumping. I don't think I have any jumping cards as a thing. Oh, excuse that, sorry. Yeah, might do body work. I think it's sprinting and stretching. By the way, I have been training like my players off camera just because of, I don't know. I don't really do like the combo thing on recording unless it's like a one-time thing. All right, but anyways, so we're going against Flyboys. It's an away game, so we do have that disadvantage. Any of their guys getting tired at all? Nope, not Not a single one. How have they done so far? Okay, so they... Dang, so they've only had 3 losses, 2 wins so far. That's crazy that they scored against Colt City with 1 goal. Huh. I don't know. Because every time that I've played with them, it's always just been, like, brutal. Maybe they're starting to lose their touch. Looks like Sauer went up the rankings as of right now, tying in with Larson on the most goals. Nicholas is getting up there, so is Hoffer and Gotti. With assists, as of right now, Grant, being the highest one, is in 4th place. Hopefully with Shipper doing as best as he can with passing, because I am going to have him in this next game. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and save it and call it good. Have a good day.